Most military candidates are aligned with Jair Bolsonaro, and many were recruited by his vice presidential candidate, a retired general named Antonio Hamilton Mourão, who took over the campaign after Bolsonaro was stabbed. Both men are known for praising the military dictatorship that ruled Brazil until 1985, a regime that routinely tortured, killed, and exiled its opponents.
Do you think that the military should be in charge of the government?
Oh, there is a lot of people that want the military in charge of the government, but I don't think. I think that we have to go through elections and we try in successive ways to better our democracy. Our democracy has been very shattered.
You have said on at least a couple of occasions statements that don't quite square with what you're telling me now. Last September, you said that if the political institutions are incapable of solving problems with corruption, then the military will. I'm paraphrasing.
Yes,
correct?
That's correct.
And just this month, you mentioned that there are situations where a president, with the help of the armed forces, can affect what you call the self-coup.
Yeah. Both times we are discussing a hypothetical situation, okay? And what I say, if the country is the Titanic, okay, that's sinking, we, the military, will behave like the orchestra. We'll stay playing and we go down with the country. I think no.
In Rio de Janeiro, the idea of a military takeover is not so far-fetched. In February, facing abysmal approval ratings, the government ordered the armed forces to take over security and to fight the drug gangs that operate in the favelas. But the intervention has had no effect on crime. And people who live in the favelas say that fighting fire with fire only makes things more dangerous for everyone. Michele Lacerda lives in Rocinha, the biggest favela in Rio.
Tia Dinda! Quer vir também?
She knows people who've died from stray bullets. Her uncle disappeared 5 years ago after he was arrested by security forces and is now presumed dead.
How do you feel seeing that Jair Bolsonaro has a shot at the presidency?
Tenebrosa. Ele prega que para cada uma pessoa do Estado, para cada policial que morrer em ação, que morram 30 na favela. Dentro de uma favela, pelo menos 97% dos moradores não têm o menor envolvimento com tráfico. E esses 30 que vão morrer, sinto muito, é o meu irmão, é o meu primo, pode ser eu, pode ser o meu filho, pode ser a minha mãe, sabe?
Brazil has always had ultra-nationalists and far-right wingers. But this year, their rhetoric is appealing to a wider public, including people who used to support the center-left government of the Workers' Party, but grew sick of rampant political corruption.
Voto de protesto em Jair Bolsonaro, porque é o único que pode romper com esse sistema velho, corrupto e ultrapassado.
But if Bolsonaro is going to win, his campaign will have to earn back voters disgusted by his long history of offensive statements.
We have to reach the women, okay, because there is something's not good around the women.
When you say that there are some issues or problems with Mr. Bolsonaro's relationship to women in the electorate, what do you mean? Why is that?
Now, he doesn't have issues or problem, okay? The other parties are making this, okay? And this is a campaign that has been coming a long time and showing that he's not fond of women, okay?
He is famous internationally for having told a fellow member of Congress, who's a woman, that she did not deserve to be raped by him.
Yes.
Right? Doesn't that suggest that it might be reasonable to think that he is a misogynist person?
Yeah, that was a figure, okay, a rhetoric, okay? Because when he says that she was very ugly, that was what he wanted to say, okay? And this was not a good thing that he did. He knows that.
Bolsonaro's allies and supporters are convinced that Brazilians are so sick of the status quo that they're sure to sweep him into office. But whether or not Bolsonaro himself prevails on Sunday, the candidates he inspired still have a chance to shape Brazilian politics for years to come.
Aos 18 fui pro exército e fui embora. Nunca parei.
What if Bolsonaro loses?
Bom, democraticamente, vamos aceitar o que foi feito e o que ficou combinado. Desde o momento que não faça com o nosso povo o que eles vêm fazendo há 33 anos. Saqueando, roubando, manipulando, mas se por acaso houver manipulação e tentarem realmente destruir o nosso país e levar ao caos ou ao comunismo, aí sim, aí nós veremos como poderemos agir.